Hi, my name is Alika, and as a sophomore at KU, I know exactly what it is like to feel nervous and unprepared before giving a presentation. Having confidence is definitely something I would love and need to gain expertise in. Whether or not you feel this way too, it is important to appear as confident as possible while presenting, as many people can agree that it is critical, especially in the workplace. If you get anxious and unsure with a presentation like I do, I highly recommend discovering and practicing things that make you feel confident. Today, I'm going to inform you on the necessities of appearing confident, beginning with some background information on why it is important. I will also talk about the different components of confidence and share some surprising statistics. Please keep in mind that the information I'm going to share is a combination of both background research and knowledge I have gained from J150. One of the most valuable and relevant quotes that I believe to be true is from late political leader Marcus Garvey. He stated that with confidence, you have won before you have even started. With this idea in mind, anytime you're giving a presentation, your confidence level is going to be one of the key factors in determining whether or not you were successful with it. So I'm sure we all know that it is important to possess confidence, but now we're going to take a look at why this is. So, having self-assurance and faith in yourself creates a much more effective presentation. Many people are capable of getting up in front of an audience and stating a few facts, but it is not as common for a person to express those facts in a way that is assertive and believable. For example, I once had to share some information about a topic I had researched for a high school AP biology class. As I was explaining my findings to the entire class, I had accidentally mentioned that plastic could not be recycled, which is clearly not true, but I had said it with such confidence that this false statement did not distract my listeners from the main ideas and points I wanted to communicate to them. Having this quality is also going to be helpful in establishing your credibility. If you exhibit your thoughts and knowledge with certainty, it is going to show your audience that you know your topic well. The chances of them wanting to listen to you will greatly increase from this. Another thing to keep in mind is that presenting is about communicating a message to your audience. This means that the focus should be on them rather than yourself. Confidence allows you to concentrate on relating to your audience instead of worrying about whether or not they like you. One final thought I have about the importance of confidence is that it eliminates any distracting thoughts you may have. Many speakers blank while presenting because they have so much on their mind, including their own personal insecurities and vulnerabilities. However, being confident crosses out these thoughts and enables you to think straight. There are several things to keep in mind when working on confidence. From the moment you begin, all of the following components must work together to create a successful presentation. Your tone of voice must be bold, speak with purpose, talk at a reasonable pace, and breathe every once in a while, something I often forget how to do. It is also vital that you're standing up straight and tall. However, you want to be relaxed and natural. This will help to convey authority. One thing that I often struggle with myself are hand gestures and movements. These can be tricky as it is easy for them to be overdone or not done enough. Not only should you worry about making appropriate hand motions, but also be sure to move your legs so that you are using your space wisely and avoiding a timid appearance. You should also keep facial expressions in mind. According to research done by psychology professor Albert Mehrabian, 55% of the meaning in our words is derived from facial expressions. Appearance is another factor in confidence. Even something as little as the shirt you're wearing can impact the way the audience perceives you and your capabilities. The information that you are going to be sharing with your audience also needs to be organized and your message needs to be well put together. Without this component, your thoughts and ideas are going to be scattered and doubtful. And finally, be knowledgeable in your topic. You need to spend a good amount of time understanding and memorizing the information you want to communicate with your audience. Now, I know there's a lot that must be considered, and it is true that appearing confident is a lot easier said than done. I completely understand that it is not something you can just go out and get. In fact, as a person with constant anxious behavior, it is not something I fully possess yet either, but it is extremely common for people to have the fear of failure. The National Institute of Mental Health actually states that 74% of all people suffer from speech anxiety. That is a huge number and just goes to show that you and I are not alone. The Washington Post also has public speaking listed as America's biggest phobia, beating out the fear of spiders, clowns, heights, and several other common phobias. Even those who are professional presenters can agree that it is not easy to possess confidence. A 2016 survey conducted by Harris Poll showed that 33% of the pro presenters are nervous about whether or not they are going to be able to captivate their audience. 75% of the presenters also specified that they would like to improve their presentation skills. So now the question is, what can you do to ensure that you are not a part of these statistics? Clearly, it is going to take lots and lots of practice, and there will most likely always be room for improvement. But there are steps you can take to work on increasing your confidence levels, and I cannot wait to elaborate on those with you in my final J150 presentation. Thank you.